Hello, welcome to the One I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes as usual. I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a shirt with a Korean woman's face on the front, Yuna Shin from ITZY. I only have her on. I'm only wearing a shirt with her on it because I've wanted to sleep with her since 2018. I know that's not normal. Anyway, for those of you who listen to the show, know I've made fun of Demi Lovato a few times. Because I used to be in a band with one of her relatives. I've told that story before, so I won't repeat it. But I know, I guess, a little bit about Demi that the average person doesn't know because I was friends with one of her relatives. Anyway, but the last time I talked about Demi, she was gosh, she was like having wasn't she having sex with Ghost and then like singing with Ghost? Like she was doing some weird stuff. And then before that, she was like non-binary, but then didn't she switch to gay and then back to non-binary and then like she kept switching her made-up sexuality and genders and all that. She was playing gender roulette, sexuality roulette. She was just doing anything to be topical, you know. And I don't know. It's just another example of someone with a mental disorder that has too many followers on Twitter, you know. But I came across this article because it was on like when you use a search engine. I used a different I used a couple of different search engines, and they have like pop culture stories, and Demi was one of the trending stories, and I gotta read the headline. I won't read the whole article. I'll just read the headline though. Demi uses she/her pronouns because she was tired of explaining they/them. I constantly had to educate people. Um, well, Demi, you're a woman. You're a woman with a very nice ass. I'll give you that. Um, when you lose weight, your face is very nice too. Anyway, the reason why you're having to explain your pronouns they them because that doesn't exist. There's boys and there's girls. That's it. It's I don't know how else to explain it, but it's this thing called biology. It's real. Boys, girls. The rest is made up bullshit. So because 99% of us are normal and you go, "Hi, my name is Demi. You can call me they." Yeah, we're going to be like, "What the fuck?" Cuz it's not proper English. You are expecting everyone else to play in your make believe land, your delusional land. This is delusion. And you're forcing your delusion on a sane person. A sane person is not going to understand because a sane person uses logic. And when a crazy person is talking to a sane person, those two worlds, they just don't mix. So yeah, you are gonna have to explain it. You are gonna have to pull some mental gymnastics, because you're already pulling some mental gymnastics to think that you're they them, and then you gotta do some backflips to convince the person you're talking to that yeah, okay, it's and then okay, so I will read a little bit. When Demi Lovato came out as non-binary in 2021, she announced that she exclusively identified with they them pronouns. It's totally normal for gender identities to evolve over time. No, it's not. No, it's no, it's not. You're either a boy or a girl. That doesn't evolve. Anyway, it's totally normal for gender identities to evolve over time, and in 2022, Lovato readopted she/her pronouns in addition to still identifying with they/them. Make that make sense. Make this bullshit make sense. It's totally normal for gender identities to evolve over time, and in 2022, Lovato readopted she/her pronouns in addition to still identifying with they/them. Okay, I'm gonna continue reading because this gets stupid. Their Instagram bio currently reads they, them, she, her. Oh. Oh, you can't make this shit up. Wow. Wow. Sorry. Now Lovato is opening up about what went into that decision, revealing that it actually had more to do with other people and her own exhaustion with having to continuously teach others to respect someone's gender identity. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, this girl is insane. Lovato explained their pronoun evolution in a June 13th GQ Spain profile. Apparently GQ has a Spain department. Anyway, stating that the, I like how in the same paragraph she's they or there and she. Just is retarded. Stating that she began to identify with she/her pronouns again after being worn down by people misunderstanding and misgendering them. Wow, this is not proper English. I constantly had to educate people and explain why I identified with these pronouns. It was absolutely exhausting, Lovato said, per People's translation of the interview. I just got tired. But for that very reason, I know that it is important to continue spreading the word. Oh my god. Okay, so you get it, right? And it's yeah. She is trying so hard to be the current thing. Like the picture they use, she's using a rainbow mirror and under the mirror is rainbow streamers. She is just trying so hard to be the latest leftist bullshit thing. Demi, you're a woman. You were born female. You have a vagina and a nice ass. Your pronouns are she, her, because you're a girl. Anything else is la la land, make believe, delusional bullshit. You have to explain they them to people because because it's wrong and you're trying and you have to convince them that reality isn't reality. I live in a world of truths. I live in a world of measurements, as they say. Because something only exists if you can measure it. You know, I live in reality. So my name is Frank. I'm a boy. If I told you my name is Jenny, well, maybe you would believe me that my name is Jenny. But if I told you that I was a woman, if I told you to refer to me as her, you would think to yourself, this person is crazy. This person is delusional. This person is trying to make me go against reality. This person is trying to make me go against the truth. It's just as silly as me telling people my pronouns are she, her, as Demi saying my pronouns are they, them. It's just as silly, just as delusional. Sometimes, more like all the time, you have to accept who you are. You know, Demi has two X chromosomes. I have an X and a Y chromosome. I mean, it's just how it is. Biology is real. And, you've been brainwashed by this, by Hollywood, by the media, just, just this leftist woke SJW virus, you know. The only good thing about Demi right now is that she lost the weight and she looks a lot better and she grew her hair out. Okay, so at least she's looking more feminine. She lost the weight, grew her hair out. She's always had a great ass. She has always had a nice ass. Okay, so like, you know, stick with what you're good at. You're good at being a female. And like even now that she's quote unquote identifying as she her or whatever, she even looks better. Because like she's not being this, I don't know, brainwashed retard. Even though she says at the same time, I still identify as they them, but then she added she, like, I don't know. Just just be satisfied with being who you are. See, here's the thing. It's like everyone is trying to. Life is so good right now. Think about life. Think about life right now. Now, and I'm not talking about, let's try to nitpick and go, well, there's a war in Russia right now. Who gives a rat's ass? I'm talking about you listening right now. Life is pretty good. Like if you got sick, uh, there's literally a 99% chance that there is medicine to cure it. If you fell and got hurt, you could go to the hospital, get it fixed. Like medical advancements. Like you're not gonna die from the plague. Okay. Your entertainment. You have so many forms of entertainment. There's no excuse for you to be bored. You have access to endless knowledge just by clicking on the internet. You have, you could eat any kind of food you want. Like you could, like, all the little comforts you have. You have, even though they tell you that you don't, you have all your rights. Okay. Even if you think your sexuality is a lesbian deer, you have just the same rights as anyone else. Like life is pretty good right now. So when life is this good, you gotta find something, or some people they gotta find something to be like, oh well, I'm a victim, I'm struggling, I'm special, because they're just too satisfied, or maybe just too bored with what's going on in life right now. Okay, and Demi Lovato is the perfect example. You know, she's she's set for life already. She's been set for life. Okay, she lives in a $5 million home with her mom. Their little mansion. They're I'm sure that's a great home life. She's making royalties off her sitcoms when she was a kid. Her music. She has a dedicated fan base. Her life is pretty good, right? Well, maybe she's bored of having a good life. So like, I gotta be a victim. I gotta struggle. So I'm gonna change my sexuality like 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna change my pronouns 3 or 4 times. So now I'm, instead of being part of the 99% of the population, now I'm different. Now I'm part of this small 2% or whatever 1% of the population It's like 1% of the population identifies as gay, and then it's 2% if you count all the 300 other genders and sexualities. Okay, it's just someone who is trying to be a little bit more special. She's she's a celebrity, but she's not a special celebrity. Oh, but now she is because she keeps changing her whatever gender every 2 months, and every time she changes her gender, what happens? There's a press release, and then she starts to trend. And then after a couple of months, when when she seeps back down into the you know plethora of other celebs, and she doesn't stand out anymore. Okay, well then she changes her pronouns again, or sexuality again, and oh look, she stands out now. Oh, she's struggling. She has to explain her made up gender. Oh, poor Demi. So I have to switch back to she her because I'm just exhausted from explaining to people why I identify as they. Victim, victim, victim. Even now, she's going by her normal pronoun she, her, but it's because she's forced to. So she's still special. That's all this is. Call for attention, call for attention. I'm a victim. And it's this mentality that's just made a well, at least the West soft. We are looking for problems. We are looking for reasons to be upset. We're looking for reasons to be a victim. People are just unfortunately there is a small section of the population who is just trying to be special, trying to stand out. You know, it's we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for, being normal, like heterosexuality, like being normal. You wouldn't exist. Like these people act like, well, the way Hollywood acts, you're acting like, 75% of the population's gay. Do you know, like, we would have or like we would have had a population collapse like decades ago if if that was really the case. We need, and it's starting to happen, but the pendulum needs to swing back, and we need to go back to like normal is cool. This weird shit needs to like go away. If you want to dress up like a Disney princess and you're a 45-year-old man, do it in your house behind closed doors. No one's stopping you from, doing what you want to do in the privacy of your own home. But don't go outside like that. If in your mind, if you think your pronouns are whatever, they, them, it, if you really think that, that's fine. But you know what? Just you and your close friends do that. You don't have to bring that into society because, it's just not normal. And you're expecting other people. See, the, the fact that you expect other people to indulge in your delusion is very insulting, actually. And it shows you how privileged we are that that we can actually do that and expect it to happen. It shows you what kind of society we live in. Is actually a pretty good society because there's lots of people are calling Demi whatever pronoun she wants to be called, even though she changes it every 3 months, and they don't even question it because they're just being nice. But people are done being nice. People want to live in reality. People want to be normal. That's just how it is. But doing all this, Demi Lovato has maintained a nice ass. And that's why I like her. Always have, though. Anyway, I've said enough. You guys have a good one. Talk to you later. Peace.